live on Instagram, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Hey guys, back for another daily live. So this is daily live number 2. We're going to commit to doing this for a long time, and every day we're going to bring you 5 minutes of movement. We're also going to bring you some sort of information that we find interesting or relevant, or we could be talking about the pillars. Every month we talk about a new piece of content at OMR. This month is all about obstacle racing. Now today what we will be talking about is race day prep, and I'm lucky enough to have OMR coach Monique staying with me all week this week. Hey Mon.
Hey guys.
And Mon put a bit of content out yesterday talking about race day mistakes. Obviously tomorrow we have Raw Challenge Gold Coast up here. We also have Taipan, which is going to be fucking awesome. And yeah, we've got a little bit of race day prep information for you today. We're going to be talking about that while we do a 10-round tabata doing push-ups. Now, both Mon and I are going to be doing push-ups on a bar. That means that our arms are going to be neutral, and it also means we're going to be able to get a little bit more depth than we would on a standard push-up. But you do whatever level of push-up is right for you. It might be something on an incline, it might be something on a decline, it might be on a bar, whatever. We're going to be doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 10 rounds. It's going to go for just about 5 minutes. So, take it away, Mon.
Yeah. So basically your race day prep is going to start realistically a couple of weeks before race, but
Start your push-ups.
I'm going to give you a couple of tips for those last minute 24 hours before race. So basically you want to make sure that all your gear is all packed and ready to go. So whether that's your nutrition, your hydration, what you're going to wear, your shoes, socks, all that kind of thing. And then you want to make sure that you're eating the same or relatively similar that we've been eating previously. So nothing new for your dinner, nothing new for breakfast.
Exercise 1.
Making sure that you're staying consistent with those rituals, because the worst thing that you can do is introduce something new, especially food-wise, and then end up crapping all over the course. So that's pretty much what you want to do those last night before prep. And then on race day, you want to make sure that you've given yourself enough time to get to the venue, because the worst thing you can do is be rushed and out of breath when you get to the start line. So give yourself enough time to get parking, organise your bags, get your gear on, and also have enough time to get a solid warm-up in, because you don't want to have the first minute or 2 of the race be the only time that your heart has peaked. You want to make sure that your heart's peaked in the warm-up and you've done some dynamic stretches and movement, so you're ready to just hit the ground running and not have to take your time getting into the groove of the race. These push-ups are hard.
Ooh.
It's hard to talk.
Yeah. It's an absolute fatigue.
Yeah.
What's next, Mon?
And then also at the start line, so after you've done your warm-up, doing a couple of breathing exercises, just to get your head in the game. Visualize yourself on the course, doing the obstacles,
Exercise 1.
or running, whatever it is that's going to be in front of you. Maybe even visualize yourself in the hurt locker, so that you can be prepared for those times when you really need to push. So you know you can just overcome those tough times.
Rest.
And then enjoy yourself after the race. So bring a snack, favourite food, something to have post-race as a little bit of a reward.
Exercise 1.
This is our 6th round
Of 10.
of 10.
Just past halfway. If you're doing it with us, your arms probably feel like they're about to fall off. This is a lot of work. Now, you might have to go to an easier variation to keep up the burn. So we call this drop setting. So that could be if you're doing a leg extension, you make the weight a little bit lighter. Doing my push-ups, I can go to my knees. Now that means I can keep pushing where I otherwise wouldn't have been able to, because I'm just at absolute fatigue. Oh. And that way I can squeeze a little bit more hypertrophy out of the set. Now the reason I chose push-ups today, obviously we're both racing tomorrow, and pushing's probably the one thing that we need the least.
3,
So I didn't want to do anything on the legs, anything pulling.
exercise 1,
Let's go. Alright, Mon, what else? What didn't we cover about race day prep?
Make sure that you're not wearing anything new as well. So don't go out and buy a new pair of shoes and then wear them for the first time during your race.
100%.
There's like blisters. You can also develop some niggles and injuries.
1, race,
Yeah, it's a bad time to learn that your new shoes give you blisters when you're, 10Ks into a 21K beast.
2,
Same applies for your pack.
Yeah.
exercise 1,
You want to make sure that any hydration packs, bladders, stuff like that, that they don't chafe you, they don't rub in weird spots. So all of your gear, all of your nutrition, pretty much everything to do with race day should be tested prior to race day
3,
in as close to the conditions as you will be racing in. So there's no point testing stuff that's made for really hot terrain or hot conditions in the cold.
exercise 1,
Oh, this is the last round. Go as hard as you can.
The golden rule is basically nothing new on race day. And that goes with everything, your nutrition, your gear, your pre-race rituals. You want to make sure that they're things that you've tried and tested before,
3,
because that will give you the best chance
1,
to succeed on course.
complete.
Fuck.
And we're done with the push-ups.
How's your triceps, Mom?
It's my chest.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Alright guys, that was 5 minutes of movement with us, talking about race day prep, different mistakes that can be made and different things you should be doing before race day. In the lead up, that doesn't necessarily mean the night before, the week before, the months before. You should be doing all of this stuff. So thanks for joining us today. If you are here for Taipan or Raw, you will see us out on course tomorrow. And everyone, enjoy your day.